short, extremely brutal and very destructive to the people and the culture. The government of Myanmar has since reconstructed and renovated the interior of the palace to its original design. I've stopped at a small town called Mingba. Now this is a really small town and it thrives on bamboo products and lacquerware. This is my guide Momo, and what we're gonna do is go into a small shop and see how lacquerware is actually made. And you're gonna help me translate, right?
Yeah, this way please.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is it they do then? They cut the tree down, or
No, they
like
cut the tree down. They take off the cover.
the bark?
Yeah,
Okay,
the
right.
bark.
And this is like a sap that comes out.
Like a blue
Really?
from the tree.
Okay. Wow. Now look how intricate these things turn into. Like you started with this, and then we turn into something like this. It's just an amazing amount of work put into this. How long would a finished product take?
7 months.
7 months?
Yeah, 7 months. It's good quality of lacquerware.
Good quality. Well, yeah, no doubt. $250. You know what? Well worth it too. For 10 days work, and look at it. Like, that's well worth it. Now these girls, how old are they? They look very young.
16 years.
16 years old? Yeah. Does she enjoy doing this?
Are you happy?
Do you enjoy?
Looking at me.
Yeah, they're shy. That's okay. Do they just hire people in, or do they stick with their families to
Some are in the family. Some are around the neighbors.
Their neighbors.
Yeah, the neighbors.
And
they are
people
same
in the community.
Villages. Same village.
So they're taught very young to hone these skills and stuff. Okay, wow, fantastic. This stuff's amazing. My next stop was a small Buddhist seminary on the outskirts of Mandalay. This is a school where young novices study religious scriptures. They're also disciplined in the preparation for a life dedicated to the humble duties of service as a monk in the cities and villages of Burma.
So during their stay in this monastery, they study the Buddhism. Basically, 3 different kinds of Buddhist scriptures. They are holy discourses of Buddha, philosophy of Buddha, and rules and regulations of Buddha, all in Pali language.
Okay, now you said the younger man here, 19, he's a novice.
He's novice.
Okay,
yes.
now what is the difference between, is it just an age or is it a study?
Yeah. You know, under 20 years, they are called novice. Then at the age of 20 years, they are going to be a fully ordained monk.
Can you ask him if this is something that he looks really forward to? Is it a big event for him?
Yeah. So ရှင်ဗျားပြီးတော့ဟိုတိခါတင်ဇင်းမောင်ရတော့ဒီဘွာကျုပ်ပဲပေါ့နော်။ဘာလို့ပေါ့တစ်လပိုင်းလောက်ပေါ့ End of this month he's going to be fully ordained monk.
So is there a ceremony attached to this?
Yeah, of course. During this period, he must go into search for the teacher who may elevate him to be a fully ordained monk, and he must search for the donors who use money a lot for their ceremony.
Okay. Unlike most Western educational facilities around the world, these boys spend dozens of hours in private meditation, reading, interpreting, and translating scriptures. This school is strictly for males, but many young girls also become novices in training. The rooms are very sparse, as are the sleeping quarters, and there's an atmosphere of reverence that permeates from the wooden corridors and classrooms. This is a highly disciplined and structured lifestyle. North American and European children would never have the patience or tolerance for such a rigorous lifestyle. Elderly women from surrounding villages work as a support network within the confines of the school. For the most part, they prepare simple meals of rice and fish, which is the staple diet. The food is lean and carefully rationed, and absolutely nothing is wasted in a country like Myanmar.
It's unbelievable. I think these bells mean that they're lining up to eat now, and they only do to get 2 meals a day, so it's rare. Make sure you come 5:30 in the morning, which I doubt you'll do, 10:30 in the morning as well, and then they don't eat for the rest of the day. They fast till the next day.
Myanmar is 90% Buddhist, with a small population of Muslim and Christian. Buddhism is widely and freely practiced amongst the population. Its monks can be seen throughout the entire country. It's a good idea to study up on the religion before visiting, as it will help you understand both their mindset and their way of life.
So seriously, could Attack of the Show be any more awesome?
Hells yeah.
Roll it! You get reviews on your favorite shows.
I've been waiting a long time for this.
Sneak peeks of the latest in tech gear.
Wow.
And some hot chick talking about her rack and some movies.
Impressive.
Very impressive.
Very impressive.
Check out Attack of the Show's schedule at g4techtv.ca.
Conquered the skies. Conquered Mount Everest. Conquered the moon. Conquered the neck. Philips Architect. Designed for flexibility, it pivots and rotates fully. Now, you can easily get a close shave, even on the neck.
But if baby, I'm the bottom, you're the top.
Tip Top Tailors. Have a tip-top day.
Stanfield's underwear for men.
Well, I gotta go see the beach strips in this country, and apparently it's completely unspoiled. The sand is white, the beaches are empty, so I'm looking really forward to this. There's not gonna be 101 tourists lying on the beach.
The only possible way to travel in or out of this country is by airline, and most visitors arrive from Bangkok, Thailand. There are currently 2 domestic airlines now operating within the country, and my 1-hour return trip ticket to the coast cost me $165 US. Airline security is amongst the tightest I have ever seen anywhere in the world. Customs officers are very strict, and passports must be carried regardless of how or where you travel in Myanmar. Exercise patience and self-control when dealing with customs. You shouldn't have any problems.
Fantastic. My guide's waiting right here for me. Sandaway Resort. That's the only way I know. Nice to meet you. You are?
Ato.
Ato?
Yeah.
Your name is?
My name is
Miule.
Miyule.
Mayule. Okay, great. I'm Ross.
Yeah.
All right, great. So I guess we're gonna go to the hotel now, or?
Yeah.
Okay, I just have to get the luggage here, and then
Yeah.
we'll be good to go.
Yeah.
Great.
If you're traveling without reservations, you can find plenty of taxis and street buses just outside the airport terminal gates.
The thing that's cool about this bus is like, well, 90% made out of wood. It's a wooden bus! Okay, some steel, obviously the engine, but the rest, wood.
This part of the country is still very underdeveloped, and with the exception of just a couple of hotels and backpacker pit stops, there's not much in the way of accommodations. Before checking into my hotel, I decided to stop at a small village, 20 minutes from the beach resort where I'd be staying. This laid-back village is tucked away in the hillsides, not far from the Bay of Bengal. If you've never traveled to Southeast Asia, you might be somewhat overwhelmed at first by the sheer volume of people, the cramped conditions, and the noticeable street decay. But you get used to it after a couple of days. Besides, that's what makes the place interesting. There are literally tens of thousands of communities like this one, scattered around the country. So it's just a question of time before you'll eventually stumble across one during your journeys, according to my tour guide.
The market is every day open, but there's one day is closed. It is in the Sabbath day. It's like a full moon day. In the black moon day, they close. And in this market, you can find the fish and the meat and the vegetables and all the things from this area. The market started at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock.
And runs until
the evening time, 5 o'clock.
To 5 o'clock. Now, how far is the village from here?
Some of the village is 15 kilometers far from the market. They come to the market every morning by bus.
The men in this country wear a traditional, I guess, skirt called a long G, and that's what these girls are making here. It takes them all day just to make one of these things, and it costs, let's say, up around $5 on the street to get these. And these girls get paid $1 for each one. But now here's the part that's really interesting. It takes them all day to make one. So they get about $1 a day.
Some of the people that live in this village originally made their way here across the sea from neighboring Bangladesh. On a daily basis, these people have had very little interaction with foreigners. My first impression was that they're friendly and welcoming, and I guess that's exactly what makes this isolated region of Myanmar such an unspoiled gem.
You know, it's amazing the outcome with such rudimentary tools that they're using. We've got one guy with the axe who seems to be making the initial cylinder shape to it, and then of course the other guy smoothing it out. But how they come up with this, I'm not really sure, because this is really good. It's really smooth. It's good work, and all I can think this would be is like a bedpost, or maybe I'm thick. I don't know, but that's good stuff. From that to this. discovered paradise. There's nobody on the beaches. There's no tourists yelling and screaming at each other, playing games. There's no babies crying. All I can hear when I'm out here is waves. It's so serene. You know what? I'm so sick of the heat. And it's about time I take advantage of this place. The way it was meant to be taken advantage of. Here comes a big wave now.
Except for a few locals, resort cottages along Napoli Beach are isolated, private, and totally relaxing.
Cap off your evenings with OLN's 2-hour exuberant look at the world. Pilot guides at 11 p.m., followed by Don't Forget Your Passport at midnight. Weeknights only on OLN.
Do you have a blue one? Nope. It's right here, silly. Mom, Dad, look at the tree.
It's...
Wow.
Where's the star?
That'll work.
For the widest selection of Christmas decor, come to Canadian Tire.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? Put the jug down. Put it down. This one's cheaper. Listen, your engine's the last place you want to skimp, right? I mean, you want to go with the leader, the one North America's been counting on for over 80 years. Kind you can put in any make or model. Get it?
Got it.
Good. Let's go, Sparky.
Okay.
When it comes to antifreeze, you're in a car guy knows. Only Prestone is Prestone.
Nice. Look here.
Does size matter?
Size matters.
Size? It makes all the difference.
Yes, it does.
I get the size I want here because they made a size smaller there.
Now, get the most exciting home gym technology ever in a size that fits your lifestyle. Introducing the new Bowflex Revolution XP Home Gym.
You've got to call for this free DVD.
It holds the secret to stronger legs, tighter abs, and the fit, sexy look you've always wanted in just 6 weeks. You'll see how cutting-edge Spiroflex resistance provides an incredibly smooth gym-quality feel in a compact, space-saving design. Even with its small footprint, you get over 90 gym-quality exercises thanks to these innovative Freedom Arms. It's all yours for 0 down and low monthly payments.
Size matters.
Here,
here,
and there.
Call now for your free DVD about the all-new Bowflex Revolution XP Home Gym.
Which way to tomorrow?
This is Napoli Beach, appropriately named after an Italian from Naples who stumbled across this coastline. The beach is 3 kilometers long and lined with gorgeous coconut palm trees.
Believe it or not, I actually didn't sleep all that great last night. But instead of sleeping, I decided to open up one of the windows and pull up some cushions and, sit by the window so I could hear the ocean smacking against the shore. It was great, but it was also lightning out, so it looked fantastic. It's actually just the tail end of the rainy season now, which is the beginning of the cool season. Could have fooled me, but hey, who's complaining? Just another day in paradise.
I started my day touring the quaint seaside fishing village of Tonway. Less than 5,000 people live here, but it's a hectic port in the wee hours of the morning. and fun to explore. Younger children, as you can see, are particularly uneasy with foreigners. Very few outsiders are seen walking around this town, located in the Bay of Bengal on the northwest coastline of Myanmar. I had this place all to myself. As an outsider, that's what really added to my experience.
This whole town is primarily a fishing village, and you may notice that all the people here, really curious and nervous actually. And what I think is they don't see a lot of foreigners here. They wouldn't come much past the resort. This is a small village about 2 kilometers outside of the resort, so people don't usually come here. The roads are really rough. They're all over the place. You can barely fit 2 vehicles, and you can hear this guy honking to get everybody out of his way. You see mostly bicycles with sidecars and stuff like that, but it is wild. It's really rugged, and everybody lives off everything that's in this village and in the water. That's it. So no shark. They got enough sharks here. Thank God I didn't put money on this.
The residents of the Burmese state of Rakhine have been here for over a century, and it's a difficult and demanding work environment. This is a brilliant location to get an understanding for traditional Burmese lifestyles. Only recently, this area opened its doors to the tourist industry, so it still has some maturing to do. Having said that, the people seem outwardly happy and content. Personally, I loved it here. The solitude and the atmosphere was the perfect place for me to end my 2 weeks of traveling. Since the end of the Second World War, this tiny Southeast Asian nation has been through serious political and social changes. Many of those changes have had a positive impact on tourism, and others have kept it from progressing. Nevertheless, this off-the-beaten-path destination is well worth the effort.
We'll see you next week for another great adventure. And remember, don't forget your passport.
This is OLN. The following is paid programming. The opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of this station.
The following program is a paid advertisement by Nautilus Fitness Canada for the new Bowflex Extreme.
This is a Bowflex